Players Club, what is going on, y'all? We are back here with a brand new game. It is called Slay the Princess. A week back or so, I asked a lot of my viewers for game recommendations, and this one was one of them. And we're here now, and guess what? We're playing the entire game the whole way through. I did this full gameplay for Road 96 as well. And if you guys would prefer for me to like play games like in one sitting like this, let me know in the comments down below. I'm curious to see what y'all think. But regardless, we're here, we're ready, and it's time to go. New game. Chapter 1. The hero and the princess. So obviously that's me and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
Lock in.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. I gotta click.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, don't get it twisted. We are here to slay her and leave. We're trying to save the world here. Oh, are these my answers? Okay, hold on. Turn around and leave. Could you imagine? The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? No. Explore. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget this, I'm not doing it. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? All these fucking pessimistic votes. Do I get some sort of reward? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to... Oh, bro. Right here. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Now, it feels like the narrator just strictly has it out for the princess. What's going on? Oh, and these are all other options that I can explore because I just gave one. Okay. Can someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Okay. Do I get some reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Can you tell me what it is? Can you tell me what my prize is? Yeah.
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you.
Okay.
And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
All right. Now you're talking my language. Let's get there. Continue on to the cabin. Ah, yeah, better than anything I could ask for. Oh, man.
You'll
Hold
find
on.
the princess within.
Okay, so the princess is up here.
Warning, before you go any further.
Talk to me.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay. In theory, I want to question the narrator. Like, what makes you the one who gets to call the shots? But it's like, that's literally what the narrator is, and that's what the narrator does. So I'm literally on her head.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
This is my voice.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay, I see the blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Bro, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Now it's time to go in the basement. I got a different cursor now. Sword's in my hand.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
I love this.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay. I'm gonna just say hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Oh, nah, she not getting me. And it's like, no matter where I go, I'm in the way of something in this game. So it's like, I'm gonna try and keep moving out the way, but I can only move so many spots.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Okay.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I haven't decided yet. Ugh!
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Naive! He's so naive!
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I agree. Bro, I'm tight. I'm not dropping the weapon, bro. I'm not dropping the weapon.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Right. We could talk while I'm holding this.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Okay, I've heard everything I need now. I'm on you.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
End this. Can't we just talk?
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far.
Bro, the game's been on for 8 minutes. Don't gaslight me. I just got here. I don't know if I want to do this entirely.
No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh, threatened are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade. Oh, me.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Squints at her even harder.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now.
Okay.
You're going to have to make a choice.
All right,
you
all right.
can't keep squinting forever.
All right.
Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Got you. Oh my god, bro. Are you serious?
unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Oh, she's about to mink my shit with a clean right hook. Oh my god, I'm not ready for this.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Well, now what, idiot? You didn't tell me she was trained in jujitsu.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer.
Oh!
You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Oh my gosh, she rocked my shit.
Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Okay.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Oh my gosh.
We can still turn this around.
How? We gotta back up. She's... Give up, finish the job, flee and lock her in the basement. Man, finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other.
Oh yeah.
Both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here.
Right.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
You think this is what I wanted to happen?
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Ah! I got her.
Oh.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
Yikes.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
Come on. Ask.
do you really think this is the end?
It can't be. It can't be. It might. Here's my theory. I'm glad you asked. I feel like this is gonna be like the end of the game, and then I'm gonna have to go back and like make choices to lead myself up to here again. But no, I don't think this is the end. Thank you for asking.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Never mind. Respawn? Chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods,
Okay.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What the deja vu is going on?
You're here to slay her.
No.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
No.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Voice of the stubborn.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Okay, I'm clicking that one again. Like, are you serious?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and I.
You're not gonna gaslight me. That's what you're not gonna do. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
That's the biggest cap you've ever said!
We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her.
What are you talking about we? Now you remember? Just a second ago you had no clue what I was talking about. Oh!
And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess
that was the hero,
killed us,
okay.
and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
It'd be nice if there was like a different color, so I just didn't have to read this top line, but I suppose I could just start here every time. Okay.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I don't know!
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters. I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Let's talk about the princess, bro. I'm not letting this shit go
Just
yet.
be quick about it.
Come on. We killed each other last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was beat me to death. How can someone like that in the world? To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands? Yeah, let's do that one.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Well, that's all I got now? We killed each other last time around. I'm gonna make it. Yeah.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okay.
Oh, this is maddening. Why do you keep asking questions? There's nothing wrong with getting the full picture of what's going on here.
Right.
Sure there is. It's wasting time and energy that would be better spent fighting.
Now relax. You'll get your time to shine. Who locked her in that basement?
People locked her in that basement.
Bro said
I
people.
told you what this
Oh,
place
bro.
is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things. Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
This dude just knows how to gaslight and lie.
I didn't know we were special. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Because you're a manipulator and you need somebody to manipulate. And I'm in the forest. What aren't you telling
I told
me?
you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Okay.
What else would we even need to know? We've got all the reason we need for a rematch.
Oh, relax. What kind of fucking ego is like, bro?
Exactly. The less you know about her, the better.
All right, that's all.
Right, now...
Proceed to the cabin. I
a
guess I could hit turn around and
Before
leave,
you,
but
she
like...
will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you,
It's
as
different.
if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination.
It's different.
The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, I will need it, he says, so... I was gonna try to not take it.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
This dude is a lizard.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
Right!
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
No blade this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway.
I'm not going in with the
As
blade.
long as you can still get the job
This one's
done.
for me.
And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you
I
upstairs.
did what
if
you
happen
wanted
to
last
change your
time. This
mind.
one's for me.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Yo.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Oh, brother.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Okay.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Right!
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Okay, so she remembers me. The narrator sucks.
But no little knife this time, huh?
Nah, because we could team up.
No, I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
Yeah, not gonna happen. You're gonna kick my ass, especially with your upgrade. I don't know where it came from, but whatever. I don't know what happened to you I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. That one is me if this was real life. That's me. And I'm leaving. Okay, let's go to the top down. I hope you hear all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened. Yeah, we're going there.
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you. For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened.
I don't give a
last time.
shit.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Okay, that was interesting. So you do remember me?
No, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again? Or are you scared I'm going to put you down for good this time?
All right, hold on.
Are you just going to let her talk to us like that?
That shit don't hurt
We're
my
not
feelings,
scared.
bro. Trust me.
I think my position on violence in this situation is already more than clear, but you really shouldn't let yourself be goaded so easily. There's more at risk in this encounter than your fragile ego.
Stop talking to me like that.
I agree. If we're gonna fight her, we need a weapon.
I'm not fighting her. She's gonna kill me even with a knife. Maybe if we had a bazooka, I would consider grabbing the bazooka. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us... Yeah. I'm not saying I'm not here to... Wait, But I haven't decided what I'm doing. Nah, let me read more. Don't worry, I'm always up for a good fight. In fact, the only reason I came down here without a weapon is because having a knife felt unfair. Attack her unarmed. The blade's upstairs. I'll be right back. Go get the blade. Okay. I actually am just here to chat.
Why? You didn't want to talk last time. Are you scared I'm going to kill you again?
No. I'm not scared of you.
Then prove it. Come a little closer.
I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have to unpack a few things first, like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
I mean, you do have a point.
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Relax, you're not in this. You look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm actually here to free you.
Free her? You aren't.
Who says I want to be free?
Ooh, if you don't want to be free, what do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death.
Oh my God,
I want to feel your
Vegeta.
knife split my flesh, and I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists.
Oh God.
Is that really too much to ask?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Especially that last part.
Way
Don't
too.
be such a coward.
Oh my God, that's Vegeta too.
I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it.
Right?
Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life.
No, because if we get to redo this day, then I'm gonna get all the info I need before I even fight. Like, I didn't fight on the first night because that's what I thought I had to do. We both got clipped. Now I'm doing my game. My game.
We don't know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
Okay, don't worry. I'm always up for a good fight. In fact, the only reason I came down here without a weapon is because I felt like having a knife is unfair. Attack her unarmed. Blade's upstairs. Go get it. Step closer. I don't know what happened to you since last time we met, but I'm not fighting a... Let's step closer.
You take a cautious step towards the princess. Unarmed. I
Aura.
wish I could believe you know what you're doing, but you clearly don't.
Aura. Something you don't know about, narrator.
You stop a few feet short of her reach, her chains taut as she stares down at you.
Okay.
She's a lot bigger than I thought she was.
Hubba hubba.
Why do you sound so scared? We can take her.
Look at this idiot. Would you get... It's like the demon... It's like the good angel and the bad demon on my shoulder. Like, would you shut the hell up over there?
Well, what do you want? Because every second we waste talking is a second we could spend killing each other instead.
Hear me out. What if we kill other people together? Why do you want us to kill each other? Why can't we just, I don't know, spar a little? Maybe there's a little compromise where we can get all what we want, but nobody has to die and the world doesn't have to end. If all you want to do is fight me, doesn't that mean you won't end the world? Oh, yeah. Okay. Doesn't that mean you won't end the world? So you're just fine locked away in here? You really don't want to be freed? What happened after you died? We have to figure out why you're here, why we're here. You were put down here for a reason. I was sent to kill you for a reason. Don't you care what that reason is? No. Fine, I'll give you Wait, fine. If you want to fight, I'll give you a fight. I'll be right back. No. Not gonna fight you. I'm starting with that.
What are you trying to do? Do you think pacifism is going to win her over? Because it
I
won't.
think it is.
Right? This isn't fun.
I
This
don't
isn't
care.
interesting. It's pathetic and cowardly and boring.
Dude got one brain cell and just want to hit square and triangle. It's like, relax, bro. There's more to life than heavy punches.
Is that so? Let's see if you still feel that way once I start beating you.
She's still bound by those chains. All we have to do is take a step back and she won't be able to do anything to us. All that does is put the two of you at another impasse. You can't stall forever.
Ha! Do you really think those chains will stop her? She's not the type to hand out empty threats. She's honest. It's what makes her so interesting.
But she has to be bluffing, right? If she isn't bluffing, then why is she still... You step back as she steps forward, her bindings creaking ominously. And then they snap. It was only a matter of time, but she's loose.
All right, hold on. Hold on, let's talk a little bit.
Dear Lord, what do we do? Oh, if only there was some sort of weapon you could use to fight a world-ending monstrosity. I wonder where you might find...
Exactly. Just do what I've been telling you to do since the second we got here. Take the blade, fight her, kill her, and win.
Look at this. All right, fine. If you want to fight, we can fight. You're not giving me options. Just let me go get a knife. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna go down well with her. And this look, like, we gotta like either show her we're not afraid, show her we're not gonna fight. I think we gotta go with the show her that we're not gonna fight. This doesn't change anything. Refuse to fight. Ooh, that's my option. That's my option.
I suppose there isn't much I can do to stop you, is there? You don't see the impact. You can't say for sure if you even feel it. But you
She
hear your
RKO'd my
bones
shit.
splinter. You can feel your feet leave the floor as you're hurled bodily into the unflinching stone wall.
We're fine.
Oh, we're good.
Are we fine? Are we really? No, you're obviously not fine. Your body is broken.
Ah.
Enough games. Go upstairs, pick up that knife, and fight me.
I think this is good. I think this is good. I can't get up. You beat the shit out of me.
Stop moping. You're fine. Now get up.
What are you made of? Tissue paper? I didn't hit you that hard.
All right, it is tissue paper. Damn. Oh, yeah, that was the one. You might as well kill me because you're not going to change my mind. Get up and remain silent. I don't want to give her that. Get up.
You shakily push yourself to your feet. After the blow you took, it's a miracle you can move, let alone stand, but here you are. Maybe you can actually pull this off.
Okay. He said maybe you can actually pull this off. Hold on. If I turn my back on you to get the blade, how do I know you just won't kill me? Nah. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm still not gonna fight you. Run like hell. I'm still not gonna fight you.
Is this a trick? Are you tricking me?
You tricking me?
Because why would you? Why wouldn't you?
Look at you.
Ah!
Look at you all confused.
The princess's shoulders tense with fury as she storms towards you.
Relax, 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 relax.
You can see her face flush, her knuckles going white as she clenches her fists, her entire body trembling with a burning.
Oh my gosh.
Can't believe you're making me watch this.
Fine. If you want to die like a pathetic little worm, you can die like a pathetic little worm.
I guess I'll see you all next time.
Yeah.
She grabs you by the throat and slams
Damn!
your body against the wall. Her eye twitches as her grip tightens around your neck.
Oh.
Sure is taking her time, isn't she?
Why? Why are you letting me do this? Why are you making me do this? Why won't you fight back?
Yep. This is what needs to happen. This is what needs to happen. Because death doesn't matter anymore, does it? Fighting, not fighting, what does any of it matter if it all ends the same way? Because there's more to this than fighting each other. If I let you kill me... Wait. If letting you kill me is how I can show you that, then it's worth it. Okay, I like that. I care about you and I don't want to hurt you anymore. I don't think we could go there yet. We're not on that level. I just think it's kind of funny. Yeah, we're gonna get rocked if we say that. Death doesn't matter anymore, does it? Fighting, not fighting, what does any of it matter if it all ends? Because there's more than just fighting each other. Hurt you anymore is crazy because we only squabbled once. She might think I'm a liar and then I might not be able to use that next time or something. Death doesn't matter anymore. Fighting, not fighting. What does it matter if it all ends the same way? I'm leaning towards this. Because there's more than... I think that's the safest option. I don't think she's going to kill me because she would have already. She wouldn't have stopped.
What more can there possibly be? What are you trying to do? I don't want to think. Why are you trying to make me think?
Her lip hardens. Do you feel a horrific
Oh, she
pop
killed me because
in
I
your
made her
neck?
think too much?
She releases you. Your numb
Oh, we're
body
alive, we're alive,
crumpling
we're
to the
alive.
stone floor as your vision starts to fade.
What am I supposed to do without you?
We hit something.
Guess I'll see you all next time. I can say that now, right? We're dead?
She needs me.
Great. I can't wait to be stuck in this useless body all over again.
I won't be seeing you, but I suppose something like me will. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Unleash the power of pacifism
You're
on my foe.
path in the woods, and at the end of...
I think I've heard this one before.
Voice
Does
of
it
the
involve a
cold.
princess? Are you trying to get us to do your dirty work?
Yes, so you've been here before, and died here before.
Okay. This world is nasty.
Yeah. Twice.
And it's going to be a lot more than that if we don't suck it up and actually fight her this time.
So I think every time we take an option, that voice is now in our head because like I went the passive route and then it's like, oh, I guess we gotta, like, I think that's what it is. Because the first time I went in and I tried to attack her and kill her, and now it's like I got the voice of the stubborn always trying to kill her. It's gonna be a lot more than that if we don't stick up and actually fight her this time.
Didn't fight her.
I know.
She wanted a rematch. And we wanted to see what would happen if we didn't give it to her. She got so very, very angry with us. And you got so very angry with us too. It was amusing.
Low key.
I'm sorry, you thought that was amusing? I thought we were breaking a cycle of violence. I thought we were practicing...
It was 50-50. I like both of their
pacifism in
answers.
the face of mortal peril. I thought we were being brave. Heroic, even.
Oh, you're funny. There's no such thing as heroism when you can never truly die. All we did was look at the same old thing from another angle.
Oh, will both of you just shut up?
As we've now established, you've already been here, and based on your behavior, I think we can all agree that things are not going well. Look, you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
What? This is the last run? I was not expecting that. It feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when it... Okay. If we hit the point of no return you mentioned, then what happens? Yeah.
Then what happens? Have you even been listening? If the end is what happens. Yeah, but is there something after the end? How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there, if there even is a there.
We've seen the other side. And if you'd really like to know, there's nothing there. A pause, a breath, and then we're back in the woods again.
What the fuck?
Good for you, but your opinion on the matter doesn't count.
How convenient. As soon as you get an answer to life's great mysteries, it doesn't count.
Moving on.
Feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when it comes to making a choice. No matter what happens next, it's seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through. Part of me feels like this is the answer, because there's like those escape games where it's like, did you check the door? And that's like the first thing you're supposed to do. Maybe that's it, but like I don't want to lose a run, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do the top one.
I've never made you do anything you didn't want to do yourself. It'll be interesting to see what happened to her. She was so fiery last time. I wonder if we've managed to douse that flame.
You'd better hope not. I liked her spark.
I don't care. What if she adapts to what we do after we do it?
Not. Is that some kind of threat? What could you possibly...
Now we got our personalities arguing. Oh.
Wouldn't you like to find out, you chilly little freak?
Come on, let's not fight. We've done enough of that already. Good, we're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know.
Ender.
That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
That's fine by me. Let's get moving. I'm itching for a rematch.
Brother.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
Erase that entire sentence.
That's horrible.
It's just meat. If you cut us open, I'm sure we'd look the same inside.
That's why it's horrible.
And that attitude is why you're miserable.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
And a fucking 17-foot mirror. And a 17-foot
The
mirror.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
It's that mirror again, and this time it's blocking the door.
A mirror? There is no mirror.
We've done this already. Try to keep up. The repetition is maddening.
Oh, you're so impatient. We can look around the meat shack if we want to. It's not like the princess will be leaving without us.
I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
Bro.
What are you trying to say exactly? It means you're hallucinating.
It's in our way. Let's just smash it.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange.
What the fuck?
It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean? Wipe what clean? Are you still on about that mirror? It's not real. No, we can't doubt our eyes like that. It has to be real.
Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent.
I'm ready to get violent. Who says
We'll
that?
be able to see what's in there if we smash it.
It's just a mirror. What we do with it doesn't really matter.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time. You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward, into the darkness.
I thought I was gonna have time to get the blade one more time.
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence, the metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Low-key.
Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So you've returned after denying me the salvation of combat? Are you here to gloat? Are you here to mock what I've become? Do you think that if you let me kill you enough times, I'll suddenly soften and repent for sins that live solely in your head?
Oh, can I get the knife?
Well, we've tried that, haven't we? Now come down and see what your refusal has done to me. See how much you can bear to witness the consequences of your actions.
Oh, we've changed her, have we? I'm intrigued.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Oh!
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears.
Oh!
It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you.
I like this one. Let's see her do her worst. Let's see if she can make us actually feel something.
Whatever she wants to make us feel, I think it's gonna be bad.
Right.
But bad is so much more interesting than numb.
Man, he needs like, I don't know. He needs to start painting or something.
Gah, stop it with all this talk about feelings. The only feeling that matters is the rush of victory.
Oh my god.
We don't even have a weapon.
Right.
It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
Like a toddler? Look at her. Look at, wait. Let her end you. Fight back, please. Just listen to me. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry for what I did to you. Wait, we don't have to do this.
If
sorry.
you're sorry, then you'll stand and fight. I don't want a sniveling coward. I want to squeeze the life out of a ferocious heart.
She bounds across the room, her fists
Okay,
ready.
wait
her
then,
heart
let me get the
set
knife.
upon your destruction.
You're cheating. You got all types of like buffs.
With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
She ripped my stomach open? What are these, feathers?
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that. She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
Huh. It's like I said. Our insides do look like the cabin. In the end, we're all just meat.
In the end, just because she's ripped us open doesn't mean this is over.
How is it not over?
Don't think that I'll allow you death here. I've made that mistake before. No, you will suffer until you see in me what I have seen in you.
That's how. It would seem, somehow, that she is keeping you alive.
A challenge, then. Sure. Let's see how far we can take this.
Okay. We're not doing this soft shit no more. You won't win.
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth. Instead, all that leaves you is a wet and horrible gurgling as tissue vibrates out of place.
Ah.
Our metaphorical mouth.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't leave you a mouth, did I?
No. She sound like
It's
Go
better
Tanks.
that way.
Too many
Words
DBZ
get us
references.
nowhere.
Words get us nowhere.
They aren't music. They aren't dance. They aren't feeling.
Your eye, held far outside your skull by a thin stalk of nerves and viscera, stares back at her in unblinking silence.
Okay.
Let's see what meaning we can find together. Let's see what we're made of.
Something infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules.
Venom?
The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells. And each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms. One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100 trillion atoms are gone.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Of course we are. Then two are peeled away. Then
This is nothing. Nothing.
8, 16, 32, 64. Ah, so the waiting is the torture. I do hate dull things. 128, 256, 512.
Okay.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
1024, 2048, 4096, 8192. You all feel that? I could have sworn I felt something. 16,300.
I'm skipping that.
You can't just count us into oblivion.
Right. I'm not listening to random numbers get doubled.
131,000. What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher?
Right.
We die, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Or nothing happens. Just like nothing is happening now.
1,048,000. The hundreds don't matter anymore.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
2,096,000. 4,192,000.
Yeah, let's get there.
8,300,000.
Let's get there.
I don't like this waiting.
Me either.
You're going to give up before you even start hurting, aren't you?
16,768,000. 33,536,000.
That's what I'm gonna do next time I donate to PG. I'm gonna just start
72,000.
listing
Your
insanely
eyes
long
are
numbers.
134 million. The thousands don't matter anymore. Your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
Not like when we got our stomach split open though, right?
Are you still there? Are you still you?
She looking not like her every time she says
There's
that.
the pain. I can feel it now. But we can handle this. We can't let her win.
If you make this about winning and losing, you're going to lose.
Okay.
You're too connected to your body.
268 million. We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you.
Doesn't matter, because we're still alive.
Yeah, that is literally the voice of Stubborn.
You are deconstructed. You are reconstructed. A square you, a round you, a you with too many legs, a you with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it pressed into a ball, tightly packed into the size of a fist.
What does you even mean anymore? We just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please. Make it stop. Please make it stop.
You means we exist. If we exist, then there has to be a way for us to win. Otherwise, this would just be pointless. It would all just be pointless torture.
Okay.
Yes, she's torturing us. That's the whole point of this exchange. Haven't you been paying attention?
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The skin peels off in a corkscrew. The eyes are plucked. The organs arranged in the air in a neat row.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes!
No.
Ah, the only time I say yes.
Yes.
You are stretched into a line 12 feet long, then 24, then 48. The line gets thinner as you get longer. A mile. 2, 4, 8.
Come on, keep me in the game.
Still there?
Keep me in the game, bro.
Yes.
16, 32.
She like multiplying all of our organs and fucking cells and dumb shit right now and then asks us if we're here. Yo, fast forward. Fast forward.
64.
No.
128.
I'm still here. I'm still me.
You are stretched and stretched and stretched until you are longer than the world itself. You wrap around it again and again and again. A tense line of microcosmic tissue held together by forces that are far too weak for the task they've been given.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Do I have to keep answering?
And then the forces disappear.
Thank
The bonds
God.
holding your cells together break.
Thank God.
You are 30 trillion little pieces, all of them separate, and all of them falling.
Are you still there?
You sit in these 30 trillion places, each second passing in each of them before you arrive at the next. And so, you wait.
That's all I have.
Thank God.
And then all at once there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate pieces that once were you fall dutifully back into place. You are whole again, and in your body, the body you had before all of this happened, and the princess sits against the wall, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen and disappointed.
You left me, and there's nothing I can do to bring you back.
Oh, she's been like me this whole time. She's just been hiding it.
I'm not gone. I'm right here. I never stopped caring about you, but you have to let go of all that pain. There's more to life than violence and pain. We can be more than that if you want. I'm going there, but let's read. I didn't like fighting you when we first met. I still don't want to do that. What were you hoping to accomplish with all that? You seem so off. It's like you're a completely different person than when you... Okay. That was awful. I hated every second of it. So that's all you got. I think I'm going to go now. Turn and leave. Yeah.
How? Violence and pain are all I've known.
You could always leave with me. That's up to you. Say nothing. You could always leave with me.
After everything I've done to you, you'd really take me with you?
No, I just wanted to hurt you back. No, and I don't know why I said that. Give her your hand.
Are you serious? You're just offering her your hand?
Yeah, I'm breaking the simulation, bro. Everybody, like everybody wants me to kill her, and it's like not gonna happen.
You cross the room towards the princess, extending your hand to her.
Right?
Her eyes, deep wells of buried sorrow, meet yours for a moment. You despicable fiend.
Right.
And then she takes your hand in hers.
We got the same nails.
You're going to end the world, don't you get it? I can't let that happen. I can't let you leave. I have to...
You have to what? Stop us.
You leave me no other choice.
You are nothing but a witness.
Fine. You and the princess climb the stairs out of the basement together. In silence.
Here we go.
No embellishments, no flowery text describing what kind of silence we share. You've really given up, haven't you? I'm tired.
We're out of here, bro. I'm tired of this narrator talking to me.
What a shame. But you should really keep going. You have a job to do, don't you?
And then you cross the upstairs of the cabin to the door, which you open.
Okay.
And then you step outside and into the ruins of the world you left.
What? Where'd you...
Behind? So he's gone too. It's just you.
We got rid of the narrator! Yes! Get out my ear!
Is this the world? It's so cold.
You do not get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her
So
place.
that's a wrap. I didn't think we'd ever
Find
get
a new
here.
beginning.
There's only one thing left to do.
Approach the mirror. It's the only thing I can do. Shh. The voice falls silent as you approach. Gaze into my reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. That's me. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? What are you? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? Shit says attack the entity? Oh. Destroy my body? Oh. I'm gonna say, what are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
I do too. I do too.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Oh my gosh. Start snapping. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Do not mourn, or she has finally found peace, y'all. Damn. You the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm just gonna ask, do you know the narrator real quick?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Oh.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Are you what sent me here to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay. Then let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, only if you believe.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, more perspectives. How much will I forget? Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay a princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? How many more pieces?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite.
Speaking in
The
riddles?
rest will find their own way home.
Okay. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now.
Oh,
Unfinished,
dry.
Dry.
Hollow.
hollow.
On me, depressing. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay, I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Oh, nah. I don't know.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm not going back? Okay, make me forget. I'm not going back!
if you need time.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Sure.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world?
No.
An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
She kicked me off the game. Man, she kicked me off the game. What the hell? I told her I'll wait forever. She says, all right, bet, go to Steam real quick. What? Boot the game back up. There's no way that's the end of it. Boot it up now.
Return to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Oh, that was fire. Decent devs. Decent move, devs. Back out on my PC, though. I don't like how that failed a little bit. Okay, you have returned to me. I thought, okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Damn.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that
The real
path
sleigh, the
is a
princess
cabin.
starts here. You'll know it when you see
And
it.
in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm gonna hit tab. I'm gonna hit tab and skip this. Well, wait, I guess not. Wait, now what if I can ask different? Hold on. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Forget it, I'm not doing this.
No, you have to do it.
The end of the world, what are you talking about? The fuck is this? Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, fine. I gotta pick new options if there are some.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course,
You do your job and slay her.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? Don't
Linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Do you have any evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey. Does it? Are you a monarchist?
Okay, so we remember that option. Turn around. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Oh, that means you're gonna
You
do
make
it?
your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find...
Oh, that's just like
A warning before you go
dialogue
any
if I missed
further.
it. A
She
warning.
will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not... Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I just skipped it. I just skipped it. Voice of the hero. We're not going through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Proceed. Cabin. Bro, I don't want to kill her.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and the blade is your implement.
I don't want to kill her, bro. What if we go in off
The
rip?
door to the basement creaks open. Her voice
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed. Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
I didn't say anything yet.
You walk down the
keeping
stairs
the aura
and
low
lock
key right
eyes
now.
with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Nah, I'm locked.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Let's talk first, probably, but let's talk first.
Okay.
Let's just talk a little bit. Whoa, we're chatting. Okay, hold on. Now we gotta lock in. What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Yeah, we're just going with princess, sweetheart.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Okay. Not really, but decent. So, princess is your name? Okay, we gotta
Like
move
I
on.
said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, hold on, we're cool.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her
Yeah,
before
she don't
it's
know
too
her
late.
name. We gotta kill her. It's like, bro, can you breathe? I don't know, I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. I kind of want to do that. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? No. I'm going to keep you locked down here for at least a little bit. We can get to know each other while I... Maybe? I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth taking the risk. No, we're not doing that. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen, what have you been eating or drinking? I was sent here. I'm doing this one. What have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating?
Right.
She has to eat, right?
Or do we just go into the game knowing everything that we already knew? I think that's what it is. I'm sorry, but I just can't try. No. I'm going to keep you locked away down here. No. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Nah, I don't believe you, bro.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
Let's explore. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. And then I could say, but I don't think you're actually dangerous, but I wanted to see you for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe. I'm starting to think it's true. There's something about... No, the middle one.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Hold on.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping information. No, which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous. I don't want to do that. I was hoping you'd tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
Okay.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
Okay.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Whoa!
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Facts. Keep going.
I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
You know me. We know each other.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
Right. We're vibing.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me.
Right.
This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
Okay, she's getting mad. We gotta get her chill. We gotta get her, like, to let her know that we're on her side right now.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
I don't know. All of it sounds weird. All of it sounds crazy out loud.
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Ooh, break that down.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything.
I'm down to risk
all for the sake
everything.
of one person.
I'm down to risk
and
everything.
a subjugating monarch, no less.
I'm down to risk everything. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, nope. I won't kill you. Wait, maybe we just let's explore the top one. Let's explore the top one. Let's explore the top one. Wait, maybe we don't need to. Hold on. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up here down for a reason. Nothing can happen when it's under the explore, right? Like, I could do this and just see it, or is it gonna change, like, with her vibe with me right now? Okay. Let's go from the bottom up. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Go back upstairs, get the blade. I'm sorry, but I can't trust you. No, we're not doing that. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other a little while. I decide what to do. See, I kind of want to do that one. Cause like, I want to ask her more questions, but if I do that, then it comes to this same dialogue, I'm cooked. Cause now she's just gonna be pissed. I think I'm going right here, okay? I'm gonna let you out of here. Don't make me regret this.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
Okay?
You're making a huge mistake.
I don't know.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Right, thank you.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Why'd she look away? What happened?
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the canyon.
That's what I was thinking. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm gonna go check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. I'm doing the top one.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Yeah, how? You turn up and go Super Saiyan, that's cool, just don't rip my head off. I'm getting you out of here, remember that.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Oh, she talking Saw!
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Right? She's like, or if that doesn't work, we'll just chop off my arm. Huh?
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
That's actually real. That's actually real. That's actually super real, because if I was just do it, I'd be like, yo, chop my arm off, get me out of here. I'm leaving tonight.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
They locked me down here.
Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Oh my God.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Let's go to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade.
Nope.
Like you were
Nope, because I
supposed
kill her and she levels up. We're not killing her.
to. Easier for whom?
Right.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Mess I'm in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Oh, we're besties now.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Okay, all right. Pump the brakes 2 seconds. That's chill, I suppose, but like, she could have done this without me coming down there, right? Why'd she wait for me to come down there and then she's like, hold on, I'm gonna get out of here? Like, nah, like, you didn't even need me yesterday. You could have done that the first day.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Don't care. Oh my gosh, I almost clicked the wrong one. Save her.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
This is a great start.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
It's kind of wild. She might have a high pain tolerance, though.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Built different.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
What, bro?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
No. No! Warner.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I know.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
I think she knows this is not me, though. We've been chill the whole time, and I'm tripping out of nowhere.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist. Wait, let me just make sure there's no other options. Resist.
The blade. Move the... As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance.
She trusts me still. She trusts me still.
A cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Oh my god, we're locked.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Don't kill me!
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Okay.
But you aren't dead yet.
Okay. Well, this isn't great. This is not a good spot, but I mean, at the same time, like, at least if we die right now, like, she'll know that we didn't do anything.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Let's go.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Bro, I think this is like my long lost, like, wife or some shit, bro, and they're trying to get me to kill her.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Ah!
I'm sorry.
Ah!
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab
Right?
wound.
I'm like, what are we talking about? Her form's back? We're bleeding out.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right?
Right.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
No.
Everything goes dark,
No.
and you die.
No. Fuck!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Now here's the
is
thing.
a princess.
That seemed like it was a good run. But off rip, I'm thinking, okay, maybe I need to go down there with the knife now immediately. So I don't know why I think that, but I feel like I need to do that. But maybe I just stay passive. Maybe I just stay passive.
You're here to slay her.
Whoa. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Voice of the
If we're
smitten.
going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
We're going to save our beloved. Whoa!
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Oh, brother, don't be that guy. Don't try to... The narrator is the gaslighting, like, king.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really happened. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother? Yeah, let's try.
Those are two very different
Oh,
questions.
we already asked
but
that.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Oh, that would get in my head if this was the first time playing it, because I'd go down there with the knife for sure.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Right, though!
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
Cat, princess is.
I beg to differ.
Talk to him, Smitten.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I feel like he's gonna be like, I didn't force her to kill you.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself?
I don't care about the how,
Or
I
were you
got the
transported
facts.
to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you?
I don't think she did. You have no proof. I hate people who talk like this.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Convoluted. I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
The only reason she was able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world? Yep.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
Okay. Talk that talk.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
Who locked her in the basement?
People locked her in.
Yeah, we already asked that. That's all. Are you being cagey? What aren't you telling me? If people locked her away, why couldn't they sleep? Yeah, you're being cagey.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
People locked her away. What? No, that's all.
Great.
I'm not telling him.
A warning before you go any further.
Go ahead.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game.
Right.
It's your lies that can't be trusted.
Tell him, Smitten.
Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Okay. Man, in love.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart.
Real one.
My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Real one.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Okay.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay. I'm focusing on a task, but it's not the one you're asking, sir. It's the same house, no? No,
the
it's
interior
different.
of the cabin is clean and elegant.
And the
The
mirror.
blade is your implement.
This whole cabin's different than last time.
Very different.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Stop letting yourself get...
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe it.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Gaslighter.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Oh, the mirror's gone.
But it's still a stone basement.
Oh, dang, I double-clicked right there. Whoops.
Slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Oh, they're just talking about the ambiance of this
A
one.
soft voice carries up the stairs.
Soft voice. Ooh.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's still her!
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Okay.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
Shh.
Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Shh.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Okay.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
He didn't say that, right? He didn't say that, right?
You know she can't hear you,
Right? Thank you. I'm like, bro, don't be.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Ooh. Okay, we gotta lock in right
Do you
here.
hear that? She said we're dashing.
I'm focusing. Shh.
And she called us a hero.
Shh.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you,
Right?
doesn't
Like
it?
one compliment, and you all turned into fucking happy puppies.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Oh, and now he's believing me. Bruh.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
Thank you.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by
That is real. She only, got us because we were just walking at her, you know?
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Same way.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Oh, bro. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Bingo.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Love that.
She took that in stride.
Love that.
To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
Chill. Focus.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Okay, thank you for that.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Okay, let's lock in. I have to ask, did you end the world? Nah, I don't care about that. What happened after I died? Right there.
You died, and now we're talking.
I didn't like that answer. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
I didn't bring the knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Okay, maybe.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
It was a little strange. For sure it's a little strange.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
No, bro. Right there. But before we started talking, did you end the world? Or did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings about when... Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague. I hope you No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
What?
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh, shit. Don't do that, bro.
You wouldn't.
I would.
Stop!
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Easy peasy.
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and
Okay.
smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Okay.
Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Shout out to that.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Okay. That's real.
What do we do now?
Oh, man. Get some food. What do you want to do? We leave and then we have the whole life to figure out what we do next? Oh. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Let's go there.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Taish.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Talk to him.
I like to think that you do, actually.
Shh. You shouldn't be here.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
Right.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Whatever.
You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand.
Oh, look at that. Look at the view.
Look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
I saved her life, bro. Get out of my head.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door
Yeah!
slams in your face and the lock clicks.
You said we could get out last time. I need you to do something right now.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no, did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Oh, bro.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think we can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. Bro, I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Come on.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
Oh, bro.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
True love. True love. It's always gonna win.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
Oh, me, you did.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
I will not. You're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
That's fine, because I hated you since the first time you spoke to me 2 hours ago.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world,
Can't we all just stay here? Seems
Valid.
like an easy win for everyone.
Valid.
That's not how this works.
This dude just wants death and misery and pain.
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Is it? Is it? All we need to be happy is each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together? Stop it with these interruptions. I already made up my mind. We're leaving. Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Your love will set you free. I knew it. I knew it.
Our happy ending at last.
Yes.
We did it. What should we do now?
Go get some food.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Okay.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh no. Don't say that.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh. But you don't get the chance to make the jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory return.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a mirror? Why is it here?
Of course you're scared. This is... Wait. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. It's going to be okay.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side is going to be okay. Man, we're going to the mirror, bro. Right? Are we not gonna act like my person just didn't say I'm gonna pluck my feathers and make you a jacket? How long have I been a bird?
Oh, I don't like that silence.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into my reflection. Let's do it. Since you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I've grown. I've grown. Find yourself in the quiet long once again. Or the long quiet once again. Hello. Proceed to the cabin. Now we're at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
How many... Attack the entity. What if we try that? Hold on. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
I like that, bro. I like that.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you? What? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Okay. What does it feel like to change?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Check. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? What do you want me to do next? What do you want me to bring next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay, I get that. But like, what's gonna happen? Like, I'm confused a little bit. How many more vessels?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Ah, bro, I got so excited. Somebody's first time chat said, so basically, just for 10 seconds to go by and they say, I don't know. Ah. I'm ready to go back. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Right, so like, what's the point of like doing other things? I just see what happens? I just see an outcome?
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Right? You just want me to figure out everything, but I like... So you don't have any more preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow.
Interesting.
For I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Interesting.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Okay, when I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen.
Yeah.
And to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now. Inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? What's the point of saying that?
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Okay.
We will meet again.
Yeah. Cheap piece my shit. So...
You're on a path. You're here.
No. No. Silently continue to the cabin. Wait, hold on. Let me just make sure there's no different answers. Oh yeah, they're all the same answers. Go to the cabin.
A warning. But she will not.
Go to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost ablaze.
I feel like I'm gonna do this,
Take
but
the
like
blade from the
I'm gonna
table.
go with a different approach than I did the first time.
Don't let it fool you.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Just trying a different route. Let's see what happens. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. The blade tumbles out of your trembling
Last time we gripped it
hands
and she got pissed, so let's see what
drops to
happens.
the floor with an unceremonious.
Thank you.
Right? You're welcome.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
For getting her free?
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
I agree. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. We're going with the second one.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Do you know why I'm here to kill you? How long have you been down here? People out there think you're going to the underworld. What do you think you're gonna say? There.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
She's evil.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Deflect? No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information from me.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Okay.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
I said this last
We
time.
stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Let me try this.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do.
Again, she offers no...
Okay, we talked long enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Slay the princess. I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked down here at least for a bit. We can get to know each other. Yeah.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice.
Slay. I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. Oh, I want... Dude, I want to try this, but I'm definitely just gonna try one more time to like get her out and see what happens.
Oh, for the love of...
She's talking about trust. She's talking about trust.
Good. I'm glad you...
You're making a huge mistake.
I don't think so.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall, and they're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's some...
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Okay, I'm gonna do this bottom one.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out. Is someone else here?
I'm gonna go back to the
You
bottom
make
of the
your way back
stairs.
to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
I don't think I'm supposed to.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like. Again, you cut into her. The blade is. She didn't so much as utter. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you. How is she so composed after losing an arm?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
This is still different.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches, wait,
Are you
this isn't
serious?
fair. You watch me.
Are you serious?
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
I did resist and it was the same thing. I think I'm gonna stay on this path.
The blade. Move.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward,
Maybe I'll see.
and then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
Okay.
This is the end, isn't it?
Probably.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark.
Yeah. All right. Next run. So now she
You're
might
on
have
a
to get
path
bodied, bro.
In the woods. You're here.
She might have to get bodied now.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Okay.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Okay.
And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
It says, let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different...
That question always comes off different.
But sure you are.
I should have listened because the voice of the skeptic is still going to be different. Hold on one second, y'all. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which happened. Yep, because you didn't listen to me. Voice of the skeptic. The absolute irony. But that's one way to put it, I guess. Practically forced the princess to kill us. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting. Oh, Boom Boom and her, or Boom Boom and me. Sorry, but this is a thought experiment, so I'll suppose I I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for good reason. Did you try to free her? Did Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did, okay. I'm a professional. Yeah, sure you are.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Ugh.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started.
So, like, what
that
the
sounds
fuck?
pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself?
Yeah,
or were you
see,
instead
that is the one
transported to
thing
a
you're right
different
about.
world
I'm actually not
entirely?
entirely sure.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you? What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
Right?
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
Keep going from 3 and 4.
You're talking in circles.
Thank you.
No, I'm talking in facts.
Let's talk about the princess.
Just be quick about it.
The only reason she was given to me was because... Ooh. The only reason that she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. All she did was slit my throat. How is that supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just...
Well, I think he said 3 when he was talking about us, and now he's like 4 including
right?
himself.
What proof could you possibly ask
Right?
for? Literally anything. Fine. Check your pockets. You put your hands in your pockets and pull out an envelope with the words, "The Evidence," written across the front.
Hold on.
Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth." That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting?
Type share.
I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side. You mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to?
Right.
Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk. I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get.
That's all.
Right, now if...
Proceed to the cabin. Oh, turn around and leave sounds cool.
I'm
I'm gonna have to try that.
before you go any
I'm
further.
gonna have to try the turn around and leave soon, because I don't know, bro.
She will lie. Yes. Did you just say wink out loud?
Wait, what did he say? Voice of the skeptic. Yes. Don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to do. Wink. Whoa.
No, I didn't. Just ignore this.
That's exactly what we're doing. We're doing the same thing. Taking the knife, going down, telling her, like, I don't know. I don't know. You tried to kill me last time,
The only
though.
furniture of note is the blade is your implement.
I want to approach the mirror, because, like, why did it...
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
What?
You take the blade. Good idea.
Into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Mm-hmm.
Does she remember us?
She better right
You
here.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at
Hold
you,
on.
the
This is
heavy
new.
collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. the chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
All three now,
So much for cutting her out of here.
right?
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Then in a place where everything seems to have a distinct point. Then right, like, well, maybe it was supposed to be like two, like her hands and then her feet. Why is there four? No, that wouldn't make sense.
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just gonna leave her there. Sit with her, slay her. Let's sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Okay.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you were told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
All right, let's figure this out.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Good question. My intentions? What do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time? Excuse me. That other chain on the wall, who was it for? What would you have me do? I think I'm just gonna leave here. Fucking sketchy ass. All right. Yeah.
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here?
I was gonna use it to break you
There
out.
isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Oh.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Right?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Right. You're right. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after the last time I died? Yeah.
Oh, are we talking about that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But sure, I'll fill you in. Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Okay.
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
You're not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Yeah.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
It's complicated things how?
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
A contingency for what?
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic.
Right, chump?
I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
Right, wait, it's like...
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Not like
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
Thank you.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I won't.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
How am I supposed to cut you out if you didn't notice? Your head's in a shackle. That other one on the wall. What would you have me do? The other one on the wall. The shackle on the wall.
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
If I hit inspect the shackle, it's not gonna put it on me, is it? It's just like...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
And why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
But what if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
When has he?
I am.
Inspect it.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck. And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Well, this is a new outcome.
Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Become your own...
Yes.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
She could reach the knife. I'm seeing the amount of slack right here. I'm seeing the amount of fabric on this dress. She's able to get that knife.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch?
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
Ah. Did you know it was gonna happen to me?
No.
What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Not one for small talk, are ya?
Nope.
That's rude.
Wait.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring. There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
Come on.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
How exactly does that work?
It just does.
I hate those types of answers.
But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, and let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
I suppose you're correct.
Okay,
Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there. But then they get larger and larger.
I don't like small talk, remember?
I wasn't even gonna ask her, but now I'm not
Still
asking her
rude.
anything ever again.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
Right?
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both.
Oh, no.
Time continues to pass,
Oh,
and
no.
pass, and pass, until suddenly, there are no walls.
Hold on.
And then,
The narrator goes away because she's outside.
and
I think he's gone.
He's gone because we're outside.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us. So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh,
She's
my.
where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Here, it's gonna be okay, trust me. We've been here before and you always get
It
scared.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
It's the end for you, but not for me. Oh my god. It's not the end. Whatever's going, or whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. Nah, I don't like that. Nah, I gotta say that one.
Okay.
Feels too good to be true.
Well. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I've withered now. I've withered. The decay. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Go to the cabin, go to the top, and let's talk to her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No, I'm just like, what's next? If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what to say. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant. As soon as I'm near you, I have no opinion one way or another on the matter. I just want it all to stop.
It will, in time. But you still have a ways to go before we are done. Know that I hold no malice for you.
What? How many more vessels?
We will know when we near our destination.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is determined, but also cautious. One that would rather let the world move around her than move it herself. She will make for a patient heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay. Have you figured out what you'll want when we've finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done. I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
So you don't have any preferences on the things you'd like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where
Oh, you said that last
My
time.
gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
So this game's only over when you've done all options.
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. I'm saving it right there. I'm saving it right there. Look, they got like 19 pages. What's going on down here? How many save files do you need in this game? Look, I gotta save it right there, and we gotta do like the other 2 or 3 options in another video. It's almost time to eat. I gotta use the bathroom. and we're at about 3 hours. We're about 3 hours. I think that's a decent first attempt at this game. I thought I was going to be able to complete it, but I could just see that you're going back to the beginning and trying out all the options, and I don't want to just burn through it just to like click through it. So I want to save it. And we'll come back next time, y'all. Let me know down below if you enjoyed this game. Other game recommendations, please leave those down below as well. I'm always looking through the comments, and I'm always adding games to the list. So again, thank y'all so much for the support, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out, y'all.